You want to make everyone else sound good as a bass player. You want to make the drummer sound like he's the best drummer in the world, and you want to make everyone else in the band, make them shine. It's like on a basketball team, the point guard, a good one, makes all the other players around him good. And I feel like as a bass player, you're kind of the point guard in a band. In a traditional rock band setup we're talking about, but in any traditional band setup, as a bass player, you're laying the foundation, you're making the bed, you are giving the ground for everyone else to dance upon, and you have to make it solid, your rhythm has to be good, and you have to be listening and paying attention to what everyone else is doing and doing the best job that you can to create the atmosphere for everyone else to be beautiful. And that's, you know, how I see it, that is the role of the bass in music. Of course, there are, you know, many exceptions, and myself, being a total ham and a ball hog, I often, you know, take the lead and solo and make a spectacle of myself. But really, the main context in which I view myself as a musician, and when I see bass players that I admire, even the ones, like the great ones, such as, like, you know, the great bass player James Jamerson, who played on most of the great Motown hits, or even the great soloists like Jaco Pastorius, who revolutionized the bass guitar. They're always, even, like, you know, when they're just playing regular bass lines, they're doing subtle things that make them great. And the reason that the subtle things that they do make them great is because they're not doing them for the purpose of showing off or for being fancy or for doing it. They're doing it because they're reacting to the things that are happening around them. And that's why, to be a great musician, any type of musician, listening to everyone else is the most important thing that you can ever do. And as a bass player, it is just crucial. You know, and the more that you play, the more that these things start to become automatic. You start to internalize them, and you start to react without even consciously thinking about it, like thinking, oh, the guy just went whittle-a-whip, so I'm going to go whittle-a-whip. It's just a matter of listening and paying attention, and after a while, you become one with the music, and the music becomes you, and it becomes like breathing, and that's what it's supposed to be.